All right, folks, just wanted to record another video. This is problem 6 that deals with logs. It's on the back side of the homework that is due on Monday. Again, this is a problem I did in class on Wednesday, but I think, again, it was a little bit rushed, so I just wanted to remake a video. So it says y equals log base 5 of x minus 4 plus 2. Step 1 with the log functions is let's identify the transformations. So I got the 2 outside. That means I'm going up by 2. I've got the 4 inside. Remember, I do the opposite of what it says. That means I'm going right by 4. So I've identified the transformations. Next thing is, I just want to always remember this is the parent function. The parent function goes through the point 1, comma 0 and has a vertical asymptote at x equals 0. So I know that much. Next thing I want to do is let me plug in 0 for y and solve for the x-intercept. So I got 0 equals log 5 x minus 4 plus 2. Step 1 is isolate the log, so minus 2 on both sides. So negative 2 equals log base 5 of x minus 4. Let me do 5 raised to the negative 2 power must equal x minus 4. Add 4 to both sides, so 4 plus 5 to the negative 2 power equals x. 5 to the negative 2 power, of course, means that you can bring the negative exponent downstairs to make it positive. So I've got 4 plus 1 over 5 squared. 5 squared is 25, as you know. 4 plus 1 over 25 equals x. So 4.04 equals x. How to get the 0.04? Well, 1 over 25, excuse me, let me rewrite this as it seems to have gotten slightly erased. 1 over 25 can also be written as 0.04. Okay, so now I've got my x-intercept, 4.04 comma 0. I'm going to put that point right here on my graph. The next thing I know is the original asymptote we said is at x equals 0, and all I have done is shift right by 4. So that means the asymptote, which used to be here at x equals 0, has moved right by 4. Here's the new asymptote at x equals 4. So that means the domain of this graph is from 4 to infinity, and the range goes from negative infinity all the way downstairs to positive infinity all the way upstairs. All right, so now we've got domain and range, we've got our intercept, we've got our asymptote, we just want to find 2 more points. How am I going to do this? Well, I know that if I had, come back to our original, if this was 25 inside, then I would have log base 5 of 25. If I had log base 5 of 25, that would be 2, because 5 squared gives me 25. So I'm going to make the inside part equal 25. That's what I want to do. So I go ahead and plug in 29 for x. 29 minus 4 is 25. So now I've got log base 5 of 25. 5 raised to what power gives me 25? Well, 2. 5 squared is 25, plus the 2 out here equals 4, which means I have a point 29 comma 4. To get the third point, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I plug in 129 for x. So I've got y equals log base 5, 129 minus 4. 129 minus 4 is 125. So now it says log base 5 of 125. 5 raised to what power gives me 125? Obviously 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So y equals 5. And I've got my other coordinate, 129 comma 5. So I've got my 3 points circled. I've got my domain and range. I've got my graph. Let me zoom out so you can see everything. And if you follow this process for all the log graphing problems, you'll be just fine.